Hey guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to our little old Warhammian front. In the last episode, we did a bunch of things. We were able to secure territories in Antioch and Badger. I forgot to add the Antioch in Anti. Hang on, let me just quickly edit that up. So, Antioch has been achieved, and we did a pretty awesome thing on that. We also, as said, secured Badger. We also had a massive battle with Krokgar, as Krokgar was able to complete a second quest mission, which allowed him to gain what is known as... what's it called? Hand of Gods, there we go. So he was able to get the item known as the Hand of Gods, which is basically a armor enchanted item, which also allows him to cast a magical flurry attack spell. Not a missile spell, however, which is a bit... The actual description of the thing is a bit misleading. It's not a missile in the form of, say, for example, the fireball, but more a wave attack. So, you know, he gonna have to... you're gonna have to elaborate that. Anyway, so during our successful destruction of the humans, I made peace with them and began to turn around towards Orion's camp because they are in the way. And the fuckers decided to assassinate, well, wound, thankfully, but assassinate nonetheless, Tai Lung, who had only just come back from being wounded. And it was an unprovoked, dastardly attack by the Orions. So we are going to get our revenge. And, but also we're giving Krokgar the ability to replenish as well, which is the important thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get Orion's camp. I'm laying siege to it at the moment, and we might lay siege to it for a couple of turns, if only to try and eliminate... if only to try and eliminate the surrounding forces around Orion to, you know, reduce their strength, and also to increase the strength of both Krokgar and Umat'a Motherfucking'aDan. Apart from that, things have been progressing. In the north, the Orcs have taken over a shitload of terrain, have done fairly decent jobs. The Tomb Kings have retaken their territory in the north, which is why I'm focusing on the Elves now, because the Elven armies have been defeated and are now at the mercy of all things, which is hilarious. Oh dear. That's not good. Well, it looks like the Dwarf Orcs have, in fact, lost their last settlement. And it looks like the Red Fangs have declared on the Numas. Oh, yeah, and also, Numas has... Ah! Fuck you. Yes! Critical fail! Fuck yes. Okay, so he is using the wall roots? I'm going to assume... Yeah. Right, well... He is a danger. He is a commander. And he's got character and battle skills. I can recruit from this area, can't I? Yeah. So I can recruit if I wanted to. And truth be told, it's not a bad shout for me to do so. Oh, if only. No, I'd rather... Revivification Crystal. I mean... It's not a bad shout, but to be honest with you, right now, I think... What, Umat'a Motherfucking'aDan needs is some missile units. The only problem is we don't really have a great amount of missile units. Unless I go for this, which is 2 Bastiliodons, which... would be nice, but I have a feeling I'm going to get some blessed ones soon. So I am instead going to opt for this. More expensive, by the way, to do this as a global recruitment, but at the same time I think it's only fair. It's 2 turns, which is, you know, unfortunate, but you are getting these outside of a province. Mission, War Beast Focus. Okay, what's this? That's actually not too bad. If only I had fucking this option earlier when I recruited like 2 of the bloody creatures. Engine of the Gods, eh? Actually, to be honest with you, let's cancel that. Am I able to... Right, normal moving. Yes, I am, but then that makes him vulnerable to counterattack. Nah, we'll play it safe. Also, if I do lay siege, or if I do attack, what am I looking at now? Okay, so in terms of numbers, we don't have as many as they do, obviously. Our opponents are fairly high-ish level with 2 commanders in. Who are you? Dwellers below. Cannot target on a wall. Nice. So that's dangerous. And I can do that 3 times. Well, they can do that 3 times. That's not good. Glaive infantry. They're anti-large. They're damage dealers, which, yep, they are. My dudes are powerful, but they are dangerous. The enemy has also got a significant bow advantage. Like, obviously, they have a massive bow advantage, because a lot of them are flying fucking cavalry as well. GG. Is it? Can we? I mean, biting with bite face can kill them. And they don't have that many troops. They have the same... Yeah, they have the same strength as us. And my men are stronger. Well, maybe not this army, but this army definitely is stronger. And they do have a tree man. Well, this is a really difficult call. And the battlefield we'd have... is this one, isn't it? Just a random terrain one, yeah. Right, I have an idea. I have an idea. This one is kind of more about MLG. I'm kind of going to MLG this. Right. You... No. There. Right. We're now behind Kroq-Gar. So now if he comes to... if Kroq-Gar comes to attack this place, he'll have instant reinforcements. And both armies are in position to do whatever. Yeah. Weapon strength 5%, winds of magic extra, research rate better as well, which is good. Melee strength, weapon attack. Right, yeah. I'd say let's go for it. We eliminate this army. The tree guy can't recruit his own troop. He cannot recruit. Or if he can, he'll have to do mercenaries or something. This one's a fairly interesting scenario because, first of all, I've never played against the Wood Elves before. I fought Dark Elves, I fought High Elves, but I've never fought against the Wood Elves. So this is a completely new experience. I do have these guys, though. These guys are fairly new. I've never used them in actual combat, so I may keep them in reserve until such time as I absolutely must have them on the front line. We have our own flying unit as well, along with the last defenders at the back. Now, the enemy do have a significant army as well to defend this location. But again, this army that's against us is not as experienced. Biting with Bite Face is level 20, so he can't die. If he does die, he's only wounded. So I have more confidence going into this battle now. I'm very glad that I decided not to go for the jugular initially, because I think my army previously, while it may have been stronger, it wouldn't have been as capable, shall we say. So, here we go. Bit of a nervous one. My main threat, of course, is their bowmen. Like, the biggest weakness of the Lizardman army, at least in my experience so far, is their... Oh, bloody hell. That is quite the tree. And they have an uphill advantage every single step of the way. Oh, boy. That's not good. It is literally an uphill climb every step of the way. Oh, boy. Alright. Oh, shit. To quote a certain Carl Johnson, ah, shit, here we go again. Okay, where is a good defensive position? I would say a good position to attack from is probably around in the woods, which is perfectly shit. Right, you boys, you will defend Right, you four, because there's more of you, well, there's less of you in one squad. You guys will push right, backed up by more archer support. You by only one, but you do get the backup of these dudes. You, Steggy will defend here. Betsy and Biggie will hold here. Like, everyone's on defensive. Biting McBiteface will go here. Krokgar will go here. You will stick by Krokgar. In fact, no, Krokgar should take point. Alright, reinforce. Right, reinforcements are inbound. There's their army. And you guys will be extremely needed for this battle. We've also got the beautiful ancient salamander on our side as well, which is very, very awesome. Very, very cool. Okay, I will have the... Right, we need to organize our forces a bit, so gives us an opportunity. So we got 4 units of blessed... Right. Bitey... oh, perfect. You know what? He needs speed and stealth. Croxicores, obviously you're getting that. Though this would be nice, and this would be lovely. Truth be told, Unbreakable may be useful, but I think you need the armor and damage resistance buffs more than anything. Okay, I need to give you a name. Ancient Salamander is a bit of a long name. Right, you boys will take the left flank, actually covering a wider arc. Steggy's on the right, though to be honest with you, I don't think Steggy will be as needed, so here we go. Right, I'm going to move these dudes over there. You guys will be... Again, yeah, no, that's actually pretty dope. Right, you boys, I'm going to have you defending this left flank. The Crockies are going to be making their way towards the center. Where's the Ripidactyls? I could have sworn I had Ripidactyls. No, I don't have them. I remember now. They died. Right. You make your way towards the left flank and help out with the holding, because I think you'll be very useful. Krokgar, I want you there. Right, is there anyone who isn't moving? I think I got all of the dudes who are doing their thing, aren't they? Yes. Okay, good. Now, we're attacking them, which is good, because that means... Well, that's good. We're... Okay, so I'm basically gonna... They're gonna let me set up, which is good. Right, even though I have artillery, which means I'd force them to come to me. They must be setting up. Okay, let's have a look at the factions, or the units we're engaging. So, Glade Riders, high priority target. The Hawk Riders, even higher priority target. Tree Man, it's an Ent. It's pretty much an Ent, so obviously a high priority target. Eternal Guard, okay, not so high priority. Wild Riders. Okay, well they're going to be coming at me, so that's fine. Dryads. Dryads? Dryads? I'm going to call them Dryads because of just how they're spelled. So Dryads, close to medium, but eh. Tree-hugging hippies. Glade Guard, Hagbane Tips. Okay, so these guys are missile infantry with an upgrade. And an extremely weird-looking helmet. I think he must have gotten a discount version. Okay. Again, Hagbane Tips. So they are infantry that does have... Yeah, okay. They look fairly cool. Spear Infantry. Okay, you guys look like arseholes, but you know what? It's fine. You're my enemy. Eternal Guard. Okay, so they got a shitload of spears, and they do also have another unit of an Ent, which is not good. So that's 2 fucking Ents. That's not good at all. These things. Treekin. Okay, Treekin are quite ferocious. Oh, fuck me. There's a third one? There's a third fucking... Oh, God. Okay. Right. I has a plan. It is not a great plan, but it is plan. Right, let's see if they'll come to me. I can do the... Oh, what's this? Oh, Betsy's just gotten a leadership increase, that's all. Because Krokgar. I'll keep biting McBiteface in reserve. Just so that way he's able to withstand. What I want to try and do is I'm going to try and see if I can target some of their bigger dudes, like their tree men. Knocking out the tree men on the left side is probably going to be a great way to piss off them. Sadly, we don't have a Bastiliadon. Blessed. Because I miss the Blessed Bastiliadons. Those two were fucking glorious. But, you know what? It's fine. Right, ceasefire. Fire. Oh, that's the point. I'll bless you with a shot or two. Right, your range. Not as large, sadly, but just as awesome. Right, so you're the only dude who can smack from a distance. Oh, you need to have unbreakable or frostbite. You know what? I will. Perfect vigor. He's gonna have to be. It's the only way he's gonna be able to get anywhere. Right. So what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna trigger these fuckers to attack. I'm gonna try and trigger these fuckers with my Bastiliadon. Again, range is not my strongest suite, but if I can somehow... Oh, fuck, I'm going to have to approach them even closer. I'm pretty much kissing their lines at this point. And they're going to be able to get to him before my dudes will. Right, you, move into position to support. You two, you know what, you all three, set up to defend him. If he comes under attack, I want him to be defended. You know what, I'll even get Biggie to come in support. Betsy? You know what? Betsy deserves to be in the front too. Okay. Target. Right, that should trigger some kind of thing. Wait until his ability's gone. He's such a big dude. Here they come. Right, you. Regroup to the rear. Steggy. Regroup to the back. Ancient Stegodon. I need to give him a new name. I gotta give him a special name. Here they come. Get ready, boys. These fuckers from the woods think they can own the skies or fuck around with anything special. They ain't seen shit yet. Right. Your counter air. You gonna have some balls? I'm gonna have some balls. Go for it. Looks like these guys are fucking cowards today. Go for it, lads. I had hoped they would come, but unfortunately... Well, they did come. They came a lot closer. But, like the chicken shits they are... Shift a bit to the front. Go to town. Right, you lads. Push left flank. You boys. Push. Where's Umat'a? Umat'a, make your way that way. That way. You guys pull back. Fucking cowards. Right, Salamander. How you doing? You boys, punch a hole midsection. Krokgar, hit them with a special stick. Iggy and Betsy. Beautiful. Good hits. Good hits. Yeah, you guys, punch a hole that way. Croxagors, move to support left side. You, yeah, push that way. You, push right side. You lads, push up. Knock those wankers to the ground. You, engage that missile cavalry. These guys can take care of them. You, charge those dudes. Bitey, actually no. Bitey, throw a missile. You, shit. Go that way. You're probably going to get slapped a bit now. He be unbreakable. Right, halberdiers, where you at? Right, you boys. I'm going to use you for the first time. Do me proud. Salamander. Hit those fuckers over there. Revive Basiliadon. Keep hitting those. Actually, no. Staggy. Salamander. You know what? I might call him Sal. Sal seems like a fitting name. Right, they're retreating, which is good. Both you two. Keep hitting those creatures. Shit. Yo, you guys, go support them. You and you support these guys on the mid flank. Right, you guys, push up. Nice. You guys are actually well suited for this shit. Alright, salamanders are hitting over there. Good. Smack that fucker. Okay, good news is a lot of these guys are down. It's just these dudes. Right, Krokgar can take care of them. Crockies and halberdiers can take them. You and you need to push out and start hitting those dudes. You. Oh, fuck me. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you're done. You're out. You are not. Sorry, Steggy. You've got a job to do. You and you, I need you to push main flank. You, I need you to start zapping again. Knock out those Treekin and Eternal Guard. Halberdiers, you focus on those dudes. You focus on those dudes. Yeah, that's perfect. You guys, yeah, you guys, you're focusing them. Good. Right, you guys are engaging them. Those guys are engaging them. You guys are attacking those Glade Riders. You are shitting on all of those dudes. I would say this fight is going fairly 50-50 at the moment. Arcane Orbit. Over there. Make them weaker. Krakarmundi. Make a push left side. You go for that. Croxies, go. Go. Proceed to push that way. You, help out with them. You, keep smacking over there. Who is not fighting? Go, left side, push left side. I want melee focus on there. Shit. We're losing left. Okay, new plan. Salamander, charge in. Hit that Treekin. Sorry I have to keep scumming like this, but I honestly cannot focus this hard. At this moment, it is every particular battlefield is all over the place. This game is not great on micromanaging, and because every second counts in this particular thing, I have to give myself as much of an advantage as possible. Fuck. Casted it on the wrong person. Right, where the fuck is a tree person? Oh, blessed Croxagores, get the fuck out of there. Oh, there he is. Yo. Push that way. You. Knock them out. Who's rallied? Oh, you guys. You guys are bros. I'm sorry to ask you this, but you got to get back in there. Good. Zap him. Right, Croxagores, you are out of the fight. Get out of the fucking fight. Go, 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 go. You guys, out of the fight. Right, where's... Right. I won't have you guys. Get the fuck out of there. Go! Jesus Christ. Get the fuck out of there. Anything. Just get them distracted. Cover the escape of the Croxagores. Right, you fuckers, move up. Fucking tree man. Run harassment. You two, charge that way. Right, you boys. Your job. Punch a hole through that way. Fucking birds. You. Smack those birds. You. Smack those birds. You. Twice we've had to fight, have heavy engagements on dudes who are... Right. It's great that you've rallied, but I cannot have you on the front lines. Get the fuck out of there. Where are you guys? It's beautiful. Right, who's fighting? Who is not fighting? Who is standing still and getting shot at? Right, you boys, punch a hole north. You guys, punch a hole north. Physical resistance. You boys, engage those dudes. Whoever has ammunition left, target those fucking flyers. Right, they're not good at fighting. Right, they have a big dude over there. Right, engage. You, engage. Where's my salamander? There he is. Go, salamander. Give that fucker what for? We're forcing them on the defensive, and yes, they are getting free shots on, and yes, that is annoying, but don't get me wrong, I'd rather... Bloody hell. Yeah, we might... You know what? Of all the infantry we're going to lose, I'd rather lose the fucking, the renowned unit that I can recruit after a while than the Blessed Spear Warriors that we can't recruit. Go, 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 go. Right, where's Umat'a? There's Umat'a. Zap him. Almost there, boys. She goes down. We might just nab him. Right. There's their commander dead. Go, 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 go. Don't let those fuckers alive. fucking hell. Steggy, come on. Betsy, come on. Get that fucker. Enemy commander. Enemy commander. Yes! 1 hit. He died to 1 hit. That is what I need to hear. Go, 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 go. No mercy to those fuckers. Drop his bomb. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Kroggar. Oh, okay, that was tough. That was a tough fight. But good. Whoa! We might have just snatched victory with no formal casualties. Yeah, that was Pyrrhic. That was Pyrrhic. Pyrrhic, 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 Pyrrhic. But we did it. Through sheer determination and sheer fucking will, we did it. Oh, God, these armies. I mean, again, the biggest weakness of all of armies in this particular front. Don't forget, this is an understrengthed army. This is an army that has suffered badly at the hands of their foes. Numerous times. Of which both occasions have been due to elves. But now that we have finally delivered the middle finger victory, I feel satisfaction. Oh. But still, we did lose an atrocious amount of troops. I mean, luckily for us, touchwood, yeah, no, Umat'a Motherfucking'aDan has lost probably the most amount of troops. I am very concerned that we might have lost a few regiments, but I'm hoping that as most of the bars for health are good, and that the only creatures that were extremely close to death were the biggie, we might have been okay. The regiment of renown, however, probably not so much. But that's okay. We can convert this region, and this settlement will now be under our control, and we shall hopefully be able to enjoy the lovely wonders of peace without any fucking Wood Elves. Because, oh my god, if I had to fight the Wood Elves, I would be in the shit. Actually, truth be told, I think there is probably a consecutive counter to this, which is cavalry. If I had cavalry, probably would be 3 times... Well, I'd say 3 times. If I had cavalry and the capacity to use them in a decent sense, then probably yes, I may have had an easier time because I could have just sent the cavalry around the flanks to attack those guys whilst they rained down merry hell on our troops. Maybe. And that is probably a very fair statement to make on that one. And yeah, you know, my main stratagem in this particular campaign is just find closest dude, whack him with my stick, and then, you know, what happens. But at the same time, I mean, we've had defensive lines, and most armies that we encounter are fairly, I say bog standard, but more like, they basically are more melee focused anyway. Whereas more ranged focused nations, like the elves, like the dwarves even, they all have their, I say range focus. Dwarves are kind of a mix, but they are superior in range. Like, if you had to tier it up, it's humans, dwarves, elves. So, like, the humans, you know, are piss. Let's be honest, they are fucking piss. But the dwarves and the dwarves are more melee focused, admittedly, in some regards, but they still do have a very decent range component. Elves are superior in terms of range, and their melee capacity is good, but I noted that they weren't surviving as long. Like, we defeated their melee troops long before we defeated their range troops, but the Wood Elves do get a special case of the monsters from the trees. So I'd argue that in terms of elven superiority, it's technically the Wood Elves and the Dark Elves who are better than the High Elves, which is saying something. I mean, this is a person who doesn't really play the tabletop and doesn't know that much lore. I mean, I know the normal elves get their dragons and their special creatures, but it's like, they don't get any, what I say is they don't get any mid-range units. Not a single unit died. That is what I like to see. Potion of healing! Fuck yes! Oh, that's good. Right. Awesome sauce. You know what? Yeah, loot and occupy. We've got forest outpost. And all of these
God, uncanny.
Nice. Right, okay, first thing we're going to do is we are going to build a geomantic webway. Second thing we're going to do, weapons crafters commune. And third thing we are going to do is nothing because we can't afford it, but it's these ones who get croxicores, correct? Yes. Salamander enclosures. Yay! Oh, we lose research though. Very intriguing. Right, you can't do anything. Actually, no, we can. Could get an economic thing, and considering that we need money, yes. There's no special resources, are there? No, okay. Yeah, fuck you. And we have another province under our control, which is lovely. Oh, well, no, that's not to the next turn, so that's fine. Boom. And boom, because we're not going to earn anything from this settlement, so that's fine. You need to be peaceful. And you need to be over here. Right. There is nothing left except you, which is good. Redhorn tribe. Where are these guys? The Bray herds come. Okay, so there's nothing that says anything about... Anything inside our territory? Where is this Redhorn tribe? Oh! Okay, they're right there. Okay, that's good to know. That's fine, they're right next to the hordes. I sense that the...
Attend your king, slaves.
Ooh. Orcs are getting possessive. Right, so with Orion's camp secure, we can now kind of begin to adjust towards a more...
God, uncanny.
Oh, I can't quite hit in camp yet because I moved him a bit too much. That's fine. Yeah, he needs to recruit more troops. This could be serving as a good platform to position ourselves. I mean, I know Kasabir is in a similar position, but like, he can have all the special beast areas, and oh, you lose all your research. You lose research timing. Wow. Okay, so I don't no longer feel. That's a bit shameful. Hey. Right, well, we don't need anything special for them yet. Okay, so... Right, question. You don't really give me anything special, do you? I mean, sure, Cold One Riders and Cold One Horn. I'm not much of a cavalry man. Give me beasts. Give me tanks. Give me whatevers. Right, let's end the turn. Having saved, of course, because we haven't saved a lot in our episodes lately, and I've noticed that, so I'm gonna be a little bit more precarious about that. Just saying. Just saying. There we go. And thus the turn has ended. So we've secured ourselves a decent position already, which is pretty dope. Right. Oh boy. Yeah, so all we need to do now is just hope for that guy to do something stupid like attack, and then, or just remain there. You know what? He can just remain there, no problems at all. He can just sit there, mind his own business, no prob. And I'll just come over and slap him in the face, and then he'll surrender. He can't recruit troops. He has no facilities to recruit troops. He's just on his own. And that's fine. Because that is all they are. So yeah, now that we've secured a southern hemisphere point, we can now begin to look a little bit more to the west again. Because if I can... Well, I say kind of. If I can kind of ignore going north or pushing out from the middle, then... what do you want now? No, fuck that. Why would I let you have military access? Think about it. Why would I give you military access? There is no justifiable reason for military access. You crazy. Right. Alright. So, in the interest of keeping up decent pace with our campaign, I'm just sort of thinking, because I want to keep going west, but my armies are in no position. Of course. But my armies are in no condition to move out at this current point. And obviously I want, you know, Tai Lung to be reunited with our forces to the west. Oh, he's raiding. Well, that's useful. Oh, he's encamping now. He's gone from raiding to encamping. That's really lovely. He's going to die, though. The right kind of warrior. Untainted, but recruitment costs... Ah. Extra corruption, but extra... Wait, then strike. Okay, wait, then strike.
Oh, mighty lord. The fates have surely selected you for greatness. Thanks to my guidance, your tremendous power grows, as if driven by some divine power. Your enemies tremble.
I mean... Lord Karak stirs... Commitment to the great plan. Seek him out for his support is invaluable. Lord Kralak stirs. Ah, and Biteface has... Right, okay. So he's finally leveled again. I will give 6% extra damage. Yeah, you know what? Bomb, bomb, and bomb. Huzzah. Right. Right. Please stay. Yay! Boop. 70. I'd say is bad. And the fact that he's still alive is even worse. What the fuck?
God uncanny.
Well, he's suffering attrition, so he will perish soon enough. But still, the fuck. Also, my dudes are getting replenishment, so one turn, they're gonna get their dudes back, right? Orion's camp. Level 5. Oh my god, look at all these buildings that I could unlock that I don't have, GG. Right, oh, that's a point. Skaven. Really? You know, I think considering that we'll have the buildings option, the beast layers option, yeah, it reduces, and also I've got the Geomantic webway, which will hopefully have lesser corrupting manners, so I think it will be fine. Right, we're constructing that. Oh, nice. Potions of healing, eh? All characters. I can do that. It's a very expensive building. Very expensive, and we don't get the ability to recruit all of these dudes, which is... But still, 18,000. But I think that's an extra constant casualty replenishment on top of whatever else they've got. We'll experiment and give this a shot. Right. Oh, cool. Right. Okay. What can we do? What can we do? Okay, so at the moment, I honestly can't see us doing anything because I honestly want to get our armies set up for the next sort of phase of the war. Because obviously in the north there's no immediate threat at the moment, touch wood. The Tomb Kings are having their own war in the north here with the dwarves and the orcs and all that shit. They're also struggling probably to deal with the Umat'a lot. I think they're going to be losing out on that fairly quickly. And Karagorund, whilst it is... oh yes, I forgot to do that. And Karagorund, whilst, you know, it's doing its own thing... Oh, is there Chaos Corruption all around? Even though there's Untainted and everything. I think it's just for... How many turns? 3 turns, okay. Missions issued. War Beast focused. No. Right. We need... a Star Chamber building. Can we get a Star Chamber building? No. Where's the Star Chamber building? Ziggurat of the old ones, but no. Where do we get Star Chamber buildings again? Thorolina. Oh, there's the Star Chamber. We do get a shitload of upgrades. You know what? Orion's Camp. Cancel that. Oh, motherfuckers. Really? 12,000. Off the bat. Okay, Geomantic webway can be cancelled. But we could do with getting a Star Chamber, because that will be very... Adjacent provinces will also get a lot of happiness, which I agree. And also a Star Chamber will allow us to get the weight plan, extra faction lord recruitments, 25% extra research, and it gives out this potential thing. I think Orion's Jungle is going to be very useful, and then we can do another 10. Okay, so here is my elected plan. So we are going to cut recording for this current moment in time. Ah, there's an army in the north. And it's a full as well. Lahmia, you are not that strong, surprisingly. When our next turn, I'll try and get you guys some replenishment or armies or some sort. I may deploy... No, I can't afford to. That's a bit disappointing. I would have assumed you'd have a larger garrison. Like, yeah, you've got a shitload of high-quality garrison, but not a lot of actual garrison. Which is a bit disappointing. Yeah, that is actually kind of annoying. Right, okay. That's a bit bad. I've got a garrison of Croxigors. I've got... not what I was thinking. Yeah, that would be useful right now. But no, okay, that is a bit annoying. Right, I'll try and get a defense settlement set up over in Lahmia, so that way we've got some kind of extra thing. Anyway, so what I'm going to do for a few turns is I'm going to build up both Umat'a Motherfucking'aDan and Orion's Camp up a bit, set up a defensive position along this point, so we're not going to be doing a lot, and for a few turns until I believe I'm satisfied, so maybe 5 to 10 turns in this thing, unrecorded, I will be basically building up my forces. I will not do any kind of attack or any kind of aggressive method. If something does happen, for example, if if these orcs decide to push into Lahmia, or these guys begin to get a little cranky and start pushing, or if for example the humans do decide to do something aggressive, then obviously I will continue to record. I will restart the recording, shall I say, and we can actually enjoy a bit of extra content in that regard. But for the time being, because I have a feeling the only way we're really going to be able to progress is if Krokkar has his army back up to full strength, and also Umat'a Motherfucking'aDan also has his army up to full strength, it would be excessively boring and pointless to record me building up my reserves. That's my logic anyway. So I will see you guys once we get around to that. And we're back. So, about 4 or 5 turns into... actually, no, 3 or 4 turns into... Yeah, 3 to 4 turns into constructing Orion's Camp. And we've made some significant gains in that department. Krokkar has recruited... hasn't really recruited anything at this moment in time. However, we are getting there is probably the best way to describe this particular scenario. But we do have a weapons crafter commune, so this particular building hopefully will make life a little easier for everyone else. Also, we can now recruit... balls. We can now recruit the Horned Ones, Temple Guards, and other stuff once we upgrade this underground lagoon, which is very nice. We also decided to go with Star Chamber because the Star Chamber is a pretty awesome option and also allows us to recruit Slan Priest, which I have a feeling we may need to do at some point in the future. At the moment, unfortunately, we are suffering a chaos problem, but that's only for one more turn, and then everyone else should hopefully be alright. Tai Lung has finally returned, but I doubt he'll actually get to see much of his army for a while. I have rushed back Umat'a Motherfucking'aDan for a very good reason, and that is because we are under siege. That is right. Orcs from the Crooked Moon of Mountainous Gits have decided to declare, well, have been at war with us for a while, and now are attempting to take out our stuff. Over in Marhak, I don't honestly think we'll hold out very well, but that's okay. Yadik has got some special units. He's also got himself the Thunderous one, which is an ancient Steggy, which now also completed a mission, which I wasn't even aware about, which is... Where is it? What was the objectives thing? Oh, is it this one? Yeah, War Beast Focus. Because I've had that challenge, which allowed me to have, like, to recruit a War Beast and I get some bonuses, this now means all bonuses versus monsters and everything like that. I get that for free, which is pretty awesome. So over here, in the next episode, we're going to be taking care of the orcs in Lamia. And Umat'a Motherfucking'aDan, who is just on scene, I don't know if he'll hopefully be able to defend, or be able to get to Maharak in time. But the forces he's got, hopefully will be able to do something soon. Hopefully. But regardless, I hope you have enjoyed this episode, so I think it was a good place to round off this thing. So as I said, I will hope to see you in the next one. If you like this kind of content, let me know in the comment section down below, clicking on the like button, and of course subscribing to the channel. I intend to make a good fight of it. I could have sent Krokgar back, which wouldn't have been a bad idea, but he does need to get some recruitment going up. Also, the forces of Numas have been destroyed. Oh, there it is, yeah. So yeah, the Numas has been obliterated. Orcs now have taken control of the city of Numas and the city of the town of Qatar, which is very nice. Both Orcs factions kind of like me, so I'm still going to aim to go west and secure some territory to said west, but now I've got some experience. Now I'm going to get some experience for Umat'a Motherfucking'aDan to fighting off against an orc horde. That said, this war is fairly significant. Got a fair amount of commanders in it. It's also got some higher ranked, I think slightly special versions of the Night Goblins, as well as some special things. Over here, we've got a humongous army of orcs supported by a load of Borg Igans. I'm just curious, town, if you were to attack, what kind of... What would you say is your likelihood for survival? Apparently the game says no chance, which I think is a little bullshit, considering the fact that, yes, there's a fair amount, but we've got Ancient Stegodon, we've got Cold One Riders, we've got Skirmishers, we've got, I mean, immediately there's a lot more Skirmishers than there are fighters, but we've got Croxigors, we've got 3 units of Temple Guards, 2 units of those guys. I would say we're fairly good. And the enemy army, the army that's against us, has only got a few Orc regulars, a couple of Black Orcs, a few fairly inexperienced dudes. Then the rest is just Orc Big and Shock Cavalry, Trolls, and a Giant. Again, Savage Giant. So their armor is pretty poor. So I have hopes that we can hold out at Lamia. And absolutely worst case scenario, we can't hold out at Lamia, and we just have to like retake it, and then I will have to send send Krokgar Mundi to head north again, because yeah, that would suck. But still, I hope to catch you in the next one, guys. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out.